Ladies and gentlemen, life is not meant to be easy. It is not a straight road paved with comfort and certainty. Life is a test, an unpredictable journey filled with trials, challenges, and moments that shake us to our core. But remember, it is through these very struggles that we discover who we truly are. We are often told that hardships break people, but I believe they shape us. The moments that bring us to our knees, the nights filled with tears, and the dreams that shatter before our eyes, these are not signs of failure, they are lessons. They are reminders that growth never comes from ease, it comes from endurance. Have you ever wondered why the most beautiful souls are the ones who have suffered the most? It is because pain refines a person. It strips away the illusions and forces us to look within. Strength is not found in the absence of difficulty, but in the ability to rise every time life knocks us down. We question, why me? But the real question should be, what is this teaching me? Every difficulty carries wisdom. Every setback pushes us towards something greater. The darkest nights lead to the brightest mornings. And every storm we survive makes us unbreakable. Do not fear challenges. Do not resent your struggles. They are part of the grand design, shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Let every test be a testimony of your resilience, and every trial a stepping stone towards something extraordinary. Life is not a straight road paved with ease and comfort. It is an unpredictable journey full of tests and trials that shape us into the individuals we are meant to become. From the moment we take our first breath, we embark on a path filled with uncertainties, obstacles, and challenges that test our strength, patience, and resilience. These trials are not punishments, but rather opportunities to grow, to evolve, and to rise above circumstances that may seem insurmountable. Every individual, regardless of their background, experiences difficulties at some point in their life. These challenges come in many forms: loss, failure, heartbreak, financial struggles, health issues, or emotional turmoil. No one is exempt from hardship. Yet, what defines us is not the trials themselves, but how we respond to them. Some may see their difficulties as barriers that prevent them from moving forward, while others recognize them as stepping stones that push them toward greatness. Think of life as a test, a series of questions that require deep thought, patience, and perseverance. Just like in an examination, some questions will be easy, while others will challenge us in ways we never anticipated. Some tests may seem unfair, catching us off guard, while others will require us to dig deep and find answers within ourselves. But no matter how difficult the test, there's always a way forward. The key is to embrace the process, to understand that every struggle is designed to teach us something valuable. Often people wonder why life must be so difficult. Why can't things be simple, straightforward, and effortless? The truth is, ease and comfort do not build character. They do not teach resilience, patience, or wisdom. A life without trials would be like a seed that never faces the challenge of breaking through the soil. Just as a tree must endure storms to grow strong, we, too, must endure life's challenges to reach our fullest potential. There are countless examples of people who have faced unimaginable hardships, yet emerged stronger and more determined than ever. Some of the world's greatest leaders, thinkers, and innovators have faced repeated failures before achieving success. Their stories serve as reminders that difficulties are not the end, they are merely part of the journey. Imagine a person who has never faced hardship. Without trials, there is no opportunity for growth, no chance to develop resilience, and no reason to push beyond the limits of comfort. Adversity forces us to adapt, to think critically, and to find solutions where none seem to exist. It pushes us to become stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Life's tests are also unique to each individual. No two people face the exact same challenges, just as no two students in a classroom experience an exam in the same way. What may seem easy for one person could be an immense struggle for another. This is why it is important never to compare your journey to someone else's. Each person is fighting a battle we may not see, and each test they face is tailored to their individual growth. It is natural to feel overwhelmed when faced with difficulties. There may be moments when giving up seems like the only option, when the weight of the world feels too heavy to carry. But in those moments, remember that strength is not built in times of ease, it is forged in the fire of adversity. Every challenge you face is shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of yourself. The key to navigating life's tests is to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, view them as opportunities for growth. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Every hardship carries a lesson, every struggle builds resilience, and every test prepares you for something greater. As you walk through life, remember that trials are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to refine you, to strengthen your spirit, and to prepare you for the incredible journey ahead. The road may not always be easy, but it is in facing the tests of life with courage and determination that we find our true strength. Finally, life is an unpredictable journey, filled with moments of joy and sorrow, success and failure, hope and despair. We often believe that struggles come into our lives to break us, to crush our spirit, and to take away our happiness. But the truth is, struggles do not break us. They shape us. They mold us into stronger, wiser, and more resilient individuals, preparing us for the greater things that lie ahead. Imagine a diamond. It does not start as something beautiful. It is merely a piece of coal buried deep beneath the earth. But with time, under immense pressure and heat, that coal transforms into one of the most precious and unbreakable substances known to humankind. The same principle applies to us. The challenges we face, the pain we endure, and the hardships we overcome are the forces that shape us into who we are meant to be. Too often, when life tests us with difficulties, we feel like giving up. We wonder, why is this happening to me? Why do I have to suffer? But instead of seeing our struggles as a punishment, we should view them as an opportunity. Every hardship we face teaches us something valuable about ourselves, about life, and about the people around us. Struggles are not obstacles in our path. They are the stepping stones that lead us forward. Think about some of the greatest figures in history, leaders, innovators, and change makers. None of them had an easy life. They all faced trials that could have easily broken them, but instead of surrendering to their circumstances, they chose to rise. They used their struggles as motivation, as fuel to push forward. Whether it was personal loss, rejection, or failure, they did not let those hardships define them. They let them refine them. Pain has a way of making us stronger even when we do not realize it. When we go through suffering, we develop resilience. We learn to adapt, to fight, and to persevere. We understand the value of patience, hope, and faith. And most importantly, we become more empathetic and compassionate toward others who are struggling. A person who has never faced hardship will never understand the true depth of life. They may live in comfort, but they will never truly appreciate joy because they have never known sorrow. They may have success, but they will never value it because they have never tasted failure. It is through our struggles that we learn the most profound lessons in life. When we face difficult times, we have two choices. We can allow them to break us, or we can allow them to shape us. The difference lies in our perspective. If we see our struggles as the end of the road, we will give up. But if we see them as opportunities for growth, we will keep moving forward, no matter how hard the journey gets. Life does not always go as planned. Sometimes it takes unexpected turns, leading us to places we never imagined. But every detour, every challenge, and every setback is a part of our journey. Instead of resisting them, we should embrace them, knowing that they are making us stronger, wiser, and more capable of handling whatever comes next. So the next time you find yourself facing a challenge, remind yourself, this is not the end. This is a lesson. This is a stepping stone. This is an opportunity to grow into the person you are meant to become. Struggles do not break you, they shape you. And in the end, you will emerge stronger than ever before. Life is a journey filled with unpredictable twists and turns. While we all long for a smooth, effortless path, the truth is that growth never comes from ease. It is through enduring hardships, overcoming struggles, and facing adversity that we truly evolve. Strength is not built in comfort. It is forged in the fires of perseverance. Think about the strongest people you know, the ones who inspire you with their resilience and wisdom. Were their lives free of hardship? Did they become who they are because everything was handed to them effortlessly? No, their strength was cultivated through trials, through moments of suffering that demanded they rise above their pain. Growth is not a product of privilege or convenience. It is the result of facing challenges head on, refusing to break, and emerging stronger. Endurance is the ability to withstand difficulties without losing hope. It is the art of standing tall when everything around you is crumbling. It is the determination to keep moving forward even when the road ahead is unclear. In life, we often face setbacks, failures, losses, heartbreaks, and disappointments. These moments test our patience, challenge our beliefs, and push us to our limits. Many people view struggles as punishment, as if difficulties are signs that they are on the wrong path. But in reality, struggles are essential. They are the very force that transforms us. Without them, we remain stagnant, never unlocking our true potential. Imagine a seed buried in the soil. In the darkness, it must push against the earth, breaking through the heavy ground before it can reach the sunlight. If the seed never struggled, it would never grow into a mighty tree. The same principle applies to human life. If we never faced hardship, we would never develop strength, wisdom, or resilience. Many people stay in their comfort zones because it feels safe. They avoid risks, challenges, and anything that could bring discomfort. But the comfort zone is also a place of limitation. Nothing extraordinary ever happens there. Growth only begins when we step outside of it, when we embrace uncertainty, take risks, and endure the struggles that come with it. Think about the people who achieve greatness. Athletes, leaders, inventors, and artists. They did not reach success by taking the easy road. They trained relentlessly, failed repeatedly, and faced countless obstacles. But they endured. They pushed past their limitations, learning from every setback. That is why they grew. That is why they succeeded. If you want to grow, you must be willing to endure. You must be willing to embrace the pain, the struggles, and the difficulties, knowing that they are shaping you into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Every hardship carries a lesson. When we endure difficulties, we develop qualities that cannot be learned in comfort: patience, resilience, courage, and wisdom. Patience. Life does not always give us what we want when we want it. Challenges teach us to wait, to trust the process, and to understand that great things take time. Resilience. The ability to bounce back after failure is one of the most valuable skills a person can have. Without endurance, setbacks would break us. But through struggles, we learn to rise again, no matter how many times we fall. Courage. Fear often holds people back from taking action. Difficult situations force us to be brave, to step forward even when we are afraid. Wisdom. Every challenge we face adds to our understanding of life. When we endure pain, we gain insights that allow us to navigate future obstacles with greater wisdom and confidence. These qualities cannot be developed in times of ease. They are the gifts that come only through endurance. When life gets tough, it is easy to give up. It is easy to believe that our struggles are too much to handle. But endurance is a choice. We can either let our hardships defeat us, or we can use them as fuel to grow. The next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How is this shaping me into a stronger person? What will my future self gain from enduring this moment? When you shift your mindset from resistance to acceptance, from frustration to learning, you unlock the true power of endurance. You stop seeing struggles as obstacles and start seeing them as opportunities. There is something beautiful about a person who has endured hardships and come out stronger. Their strength is not just physical, it is emotional, mental, and spiritual. They carry a depth of understanding, an unshakable spirit, and an inspiring presence. People who have endured know what it means to struggle. They understand pain, and because of that, they become kinder, more compassionate, and more resilient. Their growth is not just about personal success. It is about inspiring others, lifting others up, and proving that endurance leads to transformation. If life were easy, we would never know the joy of overcoming. We would never feel the satisfaction of conquering our fears, pushing past our limits, and becoming the best versions of ourselves. Growth is not found in the easy moments, it is found in the fire, in the struggle, and in the journey of endurance. Pain is often seen as something negative, something to be avoided, feared, or even resented. But what if pain is not just suffering? What if it is a teacher, guiding us toward understanding, strength, and self-discovery? Every difficulty we face, every setback we endure, carries within it a lesson, a message waiting to be understood. Think about the moments in life when you have felt broken, lost, or completely drained. These moments are not meaningless. They have shaped you in ways that comfort and ease never could. Pain forces us to reflect, to question, to seek meaning in ways we never would have otherwise. It teaches us patience when things do not go as planned. It teaches us resilience when we feel like giving up. It teaches us empathy, making us more understanding of the struggles others go through. Some of the greatest lessons in life are learned through pain. When we face betrayal, we learn the value of trust. When we experience loss, we learn the depth of love. When we struggle with failure, we learn the importance of perseverance. Every challenge carries with it the potential for wisdom. But to access that wisdom, we must shift our perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we should ask, "What is this teaching me?" Pain also reveals our true strengths. When everything is going well, we rarely question our limits. We assume we know ourselves, our capacity, our endurance. But it is only when we are tested, when we are pushed beyond what we thought possible, that we realize just how strong we truly are. Every scar, every wound, every struggle is proof of survival, proof that we have endured and grown. History is filled with stories of people who turned their pain into purpose. Those who have suffered deeply often become the ones who inspire others the most. Why? Because they have taken their pain and transformed it into wisdom. They have learned that suffering is temporary, but the lessons it brings can last a lifetime. Pain also deepens our ability to connect with others. When we have suffered, we understand what it means to be vulnerable, to feel lost, to crave comfort. This understanding makes us kinder, more compassionate. It allows us to be there for others in a way that is real and meaningful. It turns us into people who not only endure our own struggles, but help others navigate theirs. Pain is not something to be feared. It is something to be embraced as part of the human experience. It is through pain that we grow, that we transform, that we uncover the strength we never knew we had. So, the next time life tests you, instead of resisting, lean into the lessons. There is wisdom hidden in every hardship. And the more we embrace it, the stronger, wiser, and more resilient we become. Life, in its essence, is a continuous test. Each difficulty, each struggle, and each painful moment serves a higher purpose zone that we often fail to understand in the midst of hardship. The truth is, challenges are not meant to hold us back. They are designed to propel us forward. Every setback carries the potential for a powerful comeback. And every obstacle we overcome is a stepping stone leading us towards something far greater than we can imagine. When we face adversity, it is easy to fall into the trap of self-doubt and despair. We begin to question our abilities, our worth, and sometimes even our very existence. We wonder why we have to endure so much pain while others seem to walk an easier path. But the reality is, no great achievement in history was ever accomplished without struggle. The greatest leaders, thinkers, and innovators the world has ever known all had one thing in common: an unshakable resilience in the face of challenges. They understood that trials are not roadblocks. They are bridges to something extraordinary. Think about the journey of a diamond. It starts as a rough, unremarkable piece of carbon buried deep within the earth. It endures immense pressure and extreme heat, and only through this intense process does it transform into a precious, brilliant gemstone. The same principle applies to life. The struggles we endure refine us, shaping us into the best version of ourselves. Without pressure, the diamond remains cold. Without challenges, we remain stagnant. Every challenge presents an opportunity for growth. It teaches us patience, persistence, and the power of hope. When we step out of our comfort zones and embrace difficulties with courage, we discover strengths we never knew we had. The problems we once thought would break us become the very things that build us. The pain we experience today strengthens us for tomorrow. Imagine a river carving its way through rocks over time. The force of the water doesn't stop when it meets resistance. It pushes through, shaping the landscape and finding its way forward. This is exactly how challenges shape our lives. They push us beyond our limits, forcing us to adapt, learn, and grow stronger. Without challenges, there would be no progress. Without struggles, there would be no success. Often we fear failure. We hesitate to take risks because we dread the possibility of falling. But what if we shifted our perspective? What if, instead of fearing failure, we saw it as a stepping stone towards success? Every failure carries a lesson. Every rejection redirects us to something better. Every closed door pushes us to knock on the right one. When we embrace our struggles, we stop seeing them as punishments and start recognizing them as hidden blessings. History is filled with stories of people who turned their trials into triumphs. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before he successfully invented the light bulb. Oprah Winfrey faced countless rejections before becoming one of the most influential media personalities in the world. J.K. Rowling was turned down by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. What do all these people have in common? They did not let their struggles define them. Instead, they used their failures as fuel to push forward. It is in moments of hardship that we discover our true potential. The fire of adversity burns away our doubts, insecurities, and fears, leaving behind the unbreakable essence of who we truly are. It teaches us perseverance, humility, and the value of hard work. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has walked through the fire of trials. They did not give up when things got tough. They embraced the struggle and emerged stronger. We all have dreams, ambitions, and goals, but the path to achieving them will never be smooth. It will be filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt. The key is to keep moving forward, to trust that every challenge is shaping us for something greater. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we should ask, "What is this teaching me?" The moment we change our perspective, we unlock the power to turn our trials into triumph. When we look back at our lives, we won't remember the easy days. We will remember the days when we fought through difficulties, when we thought we couldn't go on but did anyway. We will remember the challenges that tested our spirit and the struggles that made us stronger. And in that moment, we will realize that every challenge we faced was not a barrier, but a bridge leading us to our greatest achievements. So, the next time life tests you, don't shrink back in fear. Stand tall, embrace the struggle, and know that it is not the end, it is a new beginning. Every challenge you face today is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Let it refine you, let it strengthen you, and most importantly, let it lead you to greatness.